I'm Apaar Kumar. I teach philosophy at the School of Arts and Sciences, Ahmedabad University. My research interests include the philosophy of Immanuel Kant, an 18th century German philosopher, ethics, and hermeneutics and phenomenology. But with the pandemic, these ideas or these facts of death and disease are now in the forefront of our minds. And how do you deal with this anxiety relating to death and disease? Now, philosophers have often, many philosophers actually, have thought about this question carefully and have come up with different ways of answering it. For instance, the Stoics thought that we should only be concerned with what is in our control. And so, if, or rather, since death and disease is not in our control, we must not be anxious about it. This makes for a rational life, not being anxious about things you can't control. Epicurus also has an argument for why we should not fear death. And the argument is, when you are living or existing, there is no death to live the moment, as it were. And when you're dead, you're no longer existing. So it doesn't really matter, right? You're not going to feel anything. So one question for philosophers who are living in these times is to ask how or to what extent, let's say, can these answers be relevant in our times, right? So in the time of a pandemic, for instance, is it relevant what the Stoics prescribed? Is it useful to use Epicurus's argument?